Hello, everybody. How are you? Let's do a reading for June. This will just be very, very quick because I don't have a lot of time to record. I'm just shuffling the cards now because I do like to shuffle them as I do the reading. And I'm using the Pixies Astounding Lenormand or whatever it's called. It's by Edmund Zebrowski. I hope I've said that right. And the crystals that I have, because June has just been a dumpster fire. It's hectic. It's way too hectic. So we've got in the middle the pendant. The pendant there is Healer's Gold. And then I've got some jet. And then over here I've got shungite. And I'm actually going to just quickly readjust my focus there because it's probably back a little bit too far. But I hope everyone's been well, all things considered. I hope your own personal happenings are okay. I hope everyone's safe. It's a little bit weird having 1.5 minutes of an almost empty screen, but rest assured I've nearly finished this shuffle. I don't normally want to be shuffled this long, but here we go. June. Oh, I hope it's going to be decent. Oh, sorry, I nearly threw that halfway across the room. So this is pretty nice. The clover, let me just put that dead center. The clover is just good luck and optimism. So that is a nice card to start with. And then we're just going to do, as I said, a really quick video. So we'll just put 3 cards down and then possibly another couple to clarify. So this is a very contradictory reading actually, because why wouldn't it be? Given the state of everything that's going on. So we've got movement. And some people like to say that it's moving away from, depending on, which way the things that are moving are facing. But I kind of feel like we are going to have stops and starts, I think, for June. Because we've got the anchor here. And then we have the ship here. So I think we'll just be moving when we kind of need to move. And as I said, I'll add a couple more cards. But yeah, I think that does feel like it's kind of going to be the energy for June. It doesn't feel like it's smooth sailing, but it doesn't feel like it's particularly stagnant either. And it's interesting that we're going into Cancer at the end of June and you've got the 2 water signs there, and obviously you've got the wind in your sails with there, so it might be a very literal reading this time where it's just we're moving through from Gemini to Cancer. But that's a nice card as well. June's not the dumpster fire, I thought, so that's good. That's lovely. Thanks. We've got, I don't want to say love energy, but just be open to manifesting stuff in June. So if you've been working on something in particular, might be a good time for it to manifest. I can hear the birds in the background and I've just pulled that card. The birds in the background are butcher birds. So that's funny as well. So I've got some more air signs. I'll put that there. Just because I'm kind of stacking this reading on top of each other to save space. So this thing's not very wide that I've got the reading on. And then we're kind of, well, that's odd. It's almost the entire message again in the stack as I look at 4:44 on my recording time. That's really bizarre. So again, we have movement, and obviously the tree can't move very far. So, like, I always think that these are really similar, those two cards, the Clover and the Heart. So that's a pretty strong message there that we're kind of, okay, we're having little stops and starts. Maybe it's all about having little rests, periods of growth, then a little rest. So don't think that you can do it all at once. And never think that you can do it all at once, regardless of what a deck of cards says. If you need to have a rest, have a rest. And this is something that my friend Chantel has just pretty much instilled in me during the coronavirus lockdown. She's like, girl, you do too much. Just chill out and have a rest. And I did. And I was like, oh, that's not as terrible as I thought it would be. So there you go. I'm just going to do one more card on top of that middle pile. So we just want a real overview of what June's going to be. And I hope it's not a horrible card because that will throw me off. Ah, that's nice too. So that's pretty stable. So I guess if we... Actually, let's split this. Those three cards are all about stability. That's going off the screen. Good job. So those three cards, if I got them alone, they would be all about stability. They're all different kinds of stability. This one sort of, you don't want to get too stuck with your anchoring. You want to be able to move on. And this one, you don't want to grow too slowly, but you don't want to not grow at all. And this one, this one is probably the firmest in terms of stability because everyone wants that kind of financial security in their lives. But that's really interesting that you've got all that stability there. But also, not many people live in the same house forever. So you also have birds just go wherever they want. Their houses are anywhere they land, and that's the same with the ship. That's the house, but that house can go anywhere. So maybe you have to be a little bit flexible. There's obviously a fair bit of movement, but also a fair bit of stability. So of course June would be polar opposites of each other. Why wouldn't it be? But how good is it that it's not the actual dumpster fire that May's reading threw up, and prior to that was even worse, April's. So it looks like, as much as I don't want to get back to normal, it looks like things energy-wise are getting back to normal. If you do find yourself in this little stack here, this more stagnant stack, you know what to do. You need to change things up. That's not anything to do with the cards. That is just purely my advice. So you can take it or you can leave it. But if you find yourself stuck, I would consider moving forward, growing. Pull the anchor up, move on. So anything that's keeping you in one position, just change it. I know that's very flippant, an easy way of saying things, but you have all the power you'll ever need. Oh no, that's not straight. Hang on. You have all the power that you will ever need. You are loved. You are probably a good person if you're watching this kind of reading. If you need me, reach out on either my Instagram or in the comments. I can't promise to help you. I don't have all the answers, but I can just be your friend if you need one. So thank you for watching. This one, as I said, is just going to be short and to the point, and June is looking good, you guys. So enjoy it. Don't go out and do too much crazy shit. There's enough in the world at the moment. But also be supportive where you can and wherever you can. I will see you shortly. We might do some kind of Lenormand pick a card. I'm not sure I want to go down that path. But that said, I am always open to trying new things out. and I just don't think I'll be very good at them. So we'll give it a go and see what happens. Ciao, ciao. Bye bye.